Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the ANZAC Slouch Hat mod, which is being made by user Graf Panzer. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is not one, but two wonderful new Australian slouch hats for you to enjoy, and these things are magnificent. I love the looks of these things. They are some pretty cool little additions into the game, and I gotta admit, I actually had no idea that's what these were called. I've seen this style of headwear in the world for years. No clue that they were called slouch hats, but now I do. I learned something today. And again, I just think they're a neat little hat to be added into the Commonwealth, as they just look wonderful. And I mean, come on, who wouldn't love that nice plume of feathers there? So let's take a look at what exactly we do get here, starting with the first of the two designs, the ANZAC Slouch Hat, which will provide you with a surprisingly 10 damage resistance, more than I would have expected from a hat, plus an additional 1 in perception, as well as 1 additional charisma, because hey, who wouldn't like that stylish headgear? And doing all that for a weight of 0.2. Now, the second style we have is the ANZAC Cavalry Slouch Hat, which is identical in stats to the first, with a damage resistance of 10, perception 1, charisma 1, weight of 0.2, but it has that addition of the wonderful plume of emu feathers, and that, well, that's just nifty. And these things just look magnificent. Lots of good detailing to them overall. The modeling and the texturing on it is pretty great, and they are just some cool little hats for you to wear. And, you know, play out your inner Aussie here in the Commonwealth? I don't know. Does that make sense to you? Who knows? But hey, they're just a fun bit of headgear to wear, and surprisingly useful as well. And they do have a modification slot, though we'll get to that in a second. So first, we probably should talk about, well, how you get your hands on one of these things, and it's pretty simple. You just need to go to any chemistry station in the world and head on down to Utility, where you can find both the normal ANZAC Slouch Hat and the Cavalry one, able to be made for simply 1 cloth and 1 leather, provided, of course, you have rank 1 in armor, which I was actually surprised by. I wouldn't have thought you'd need that, but you know what? I like it. I like it. Always good to have a little bit more of requirements to get some interesting things. Now, as for the modifications, there is only one, but it's actually a doozy, because you can take this hat and add into it some freaking ballistic weave, which means at full Mark 5, your hat's gonna have 120 physical damage resist, 110 energy damage resist, along with that +1 perception and charisma. That is one heck of a powerful hat, and with those emu feathers, is quite the statement. So yeah, it's just, I love that. The addition of ballistic weave on this thing to make it into actually a pretty terrifyingly wonderful helmet to protect your skull. That is just wonderful. But yeah, all in all, I mean, it's just a fun, neat little hat. Not much to go over with this mod, so I mean, that's pretty much it for this one. It's just a cool hat you can wear that comes in 2 lovely styles, and if you didn't know what a slouch hat was before this, like I didn't, well, now you do. So go have fun with it, download this mod, and enjoy your very own Australian-style ANZAC Slouch Hat. Yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this video here today, and you do come back for the next one, where hopefully we'll be looking at yet another wonderful mod, whatever that may be. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.